never got put on a grind, first stack, did that on my own. I took 2 packs on a loan, that's 2 tabs open like Google Chrome. MC feds on the left, no penalty, man, I had to stay
And just like that, we're back. MTTE, More to Net's podcast, myself, Big Cam. Obviously, I'm not by myself in the building. Who else we got in the building?
Come on, man, it's your boy EmanJR on the building. Wesh.
And we're back, obviously. What am I saying? Right, today's show, what we got? World Cup preview. You know what I'm saying? We got relationship stuff. And I think I might even kick off the pod talking about this. Culture vultures.
Uh-oh.
Shout out Alhan, shout out Poet, shout out Specs, shout out Filthy Fellas, shout out From My Left, shout out all of those people, yeah?
Shout out the guys, man.
But obviously this week, a major topic has been the concept of a culture vulture. Do I do a quick Google of what a culture is and then a vulture? I don't know if I can be bothered. I might put it up in the edit. I don't know if I can be bothered. But essentially, if you haven't been plugged into the UK scene, Poet is having a big drama or a long-term drama with Specs and Alhan. These are all content creators if you're not familiar, because some people watch the show and are not familiar. Anyway, Poet has basically levied the claim that Alhan is a culture vulture, Specs is basically a pagan, like he's not loyal, etc., etc. And Specs and Alhan have done one of the most funniest shows I've ever seen in my life together, and they've basically combated all of the claims. And I'll be honest, and this is coming from someone who's watched all the YouTube stuff for a long time. I know Poet's come up. He is actually class when it comes to finding and identifying talent. As Alhan suggested, he should have an agency, but he doesn't. So, I'll be real. My head goes like this, yeah? If I have beef with 10 people and those 10 people don't have beef with any other people, I mean, we've said this about women in relationships that, you try to cycle through different guys and you will never realise, actually, maybe I might be the issue. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, I don't know, what have you seen and what do you make of it?
Oh, what of the...
Do you want me to be more specific with what I'm saying? What do you think of the idea of a culture vulture, and do you think Alhan would be one?
I don't really think Alhan is a culture vulture still.
Why?
I don't get that vibe. I don't get that vibe from him still. Honestly, I just don't get that vibe from him. And the worst thing is, when you guys were all good and together and friends, you weren't calling him a culture vulture. You're the one that brought him into the space. Yep. So
before that, I did not know about Alhan.
Do you get it?
After that, it was Poet and Alhan. That was the thing.
So it's just funny how whenever someone falls out with someone, that's when you want to call them a culture vulture. But hey, each to their own, man. Each to their own.
So I'll say this, because I've thought about this and I spoke about this. To my people, obviously in private and stuff. The problem is, again, alright, so I'll tackle a couple things. People was upset because Alhan posted pictures, actually from my place, St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, that's where my people are from. He posted pictures with Poet's family. His point was, I've literally been invited to spend time with your family right back at yard. This is the same yard that...
And I'm not sure if it was like he got invited without even...
Well, this is what I'm trying to say.
Acknowledgement.
You get what I'm saying? The long and short is he was there, not like on a Zoom call. He was there, bruv, in the trenches, in the village. And I know the vibes because I said my people are from St. Elizabeth, innit?
So that means they must really, really mess with him.
That's valid, bruv. I don't... and then obviously Alhan's already showed different stuff that he's done for different communities. Turkish, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
My thing is this, and actually, this is the conclusion I came to, specifically with Poet, because I don't really have any issues with them, but I'm just going by Poet's claim. If Alhan is a culture vulture, then is Poet saying vultures are culture vulture as well? Are you only a culture vulture if you're non-black? Is that because if you're saying specifically black culture, obviously I wouldn't say vultures are culture vulture because he's been in Oliver Twist, he's been in all these different football content spaces, he's done loads of stuff. So I wouldn't say that. But what I'm saying is, by your logic, what is an actual culture vulture, bro? Because it's not really making any sense. Is it just non-black people? Is it non-hood people?
And another thing is as well.
Non-Londoners?
Another thing is as well, these people that love to claim people are culture vultures, they're the same people that get angry at when black people are only in spaces like being a rapper or footballer or...
When you're pigeonholed.
Yeah. So what is it? Pick your struggle, bro. Like,
But this is the problem that from when I speak to non-black people, that's kind of their energy. They're a bit like, we understand there's things going on and people are taking the piss. Certain groups are definitely monopolizing certain industries. I would say all of them. But you can't just dash a grenade at someone and say, yeah, I'm a culture vulture because you don't like doing what I want you to do. That's not fair, bruv. That's not cool.
It's weird, man.
Yeah,
it's
and
weird.
I am going to say it, that I always dislike, especially when black people use the shield and be like, well, you can't say nothing or do nothing because you're not black. Because Americans be trying to do it to us because we're not
American.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So I guess my question to round up all of this stuff would be this, yeah. How do you define culture? I can do a Google, obviously, to see what it says, but how do you define culture? Like, what disqualifies you and what qualifies you to be a part of the culture? That's my question.
For me personally, culture is things that I was brought up doing that I can pass on to my generation. Do you get it? That's what I class as culture still.
Well,
things that my parents taught me that I'm then gonna pass on to my children, that they will pass on to their children. It's a continuous theme.
Do you feel that someone from a different race and a different country, or like what I'm trying to get to is, what would stop someone from being a part of your culture to you? Whatever that is, by the way. Ding, ding, ding.
That's a good question, Bobby.
Ding, 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 ding.
If I'm being, I don't have an answer to that.
That's fine.
I don't have an answer to that.
But guess what? Most people wouldn't. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. So what would you say in that sense then?
Before I answer that question, culture, according to Google, is the shared beliefs, values, customs, behaviors, and artifacts that characterize a group or society. That's all that culture is.
That's what I said in a nutshell.
Right. But you spoke to like beliefs and like customs and like values and I guess behaviors, maybe like the way we eat food and how we prep our food and stuff.
Yep.
But as this thing says, it encompasses everything from language, religion, and social norms to art, music, and food. So
pretty much anything can be culture.
yes, bro. It's just basically the sign of the times. Do you remember back in the days when everyone was, let me not lie, not everyone, but when a lot of people were flagging bandanas on the gang thing? When people was obviously certain sides, the red side, Bloods and that, Crips and that, shout out the Junction lot, Yellow, SUK, Brixton lot, green bandanas flying, grey bandanas are flying, purple bandanas. Like, that was the culture which we adopted from America. Like everyone does. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
We say Wagwan, but guess what? Nowadays, people are using Aki and Walalo. I don't even know if that's how you say it and that. But like Habsi and...
Well, people just use what is the trendy.
Do you get it?
Just trendy at the time, fam.
So if you see an Indian youth that is actually half Jamaican saying Walalo and he's from London, you shouldn't be surprised. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that to point out that when people really have to specify this culture vulture stuff and what is a culture and what disqualifies you, you kind of find they don't really have an answer, bruv.
I feel like you're only valid when someone uses that culture to their advantage to gain or blow up or to go.
I know you're...
Yeah.
All right, so let me ask you this then, and I'll try and wrap it up here. Would you see Charlie Sloth as a culture vulture?
No, because he hasn't really changed from when he first started.
Well,
To be fair, I don't really watch Fire in the Booth like that anymore. But from what I've seen, he ain't really changed. He's still the same Charlie Soft that shouts on the mic, bro.
And presses the explosion.
Do you get it, bro?
We're going in!
Do you get it, bro?
Yeah.
So I feel like if you haven't changed, then you're not really a culture vulture in my eyes. If you changed and then you're fully not what you came up off of, then you can really say, yeah, that person's a culture vulture.
But then my question would be, are we, one, not allowed to elevate? And two, if I, as a black person or non-hood person, create a platform that all of the hood benefits from, yeah, then am I still a culture vulture?
No.
But do you get my line of thinking? Like, once you push it like a 3-4 steps, it kind of goes, actually, nah, you can't really call him a culture vulture either, because actually, if it wasn't for him, there's certain men that wouldn't even have careers. And then how many families are getting fed off of that one person?
I heard that still.
So obviously, I ain't gonna say shout out Tim Westwood, but he's over your side. So.
Yeah, I feel like that's where Alhan.
Tim Westwood team.
I think that's when Alhan like crossed the line still. Like that one it's just too touchy there.
For me,
but when you put English Frank there, I'm just thinking like how can you get mad at that? So you're only trying to say only black people can be rappers, basically.
Madder than a matter how.
What is going on, fam?
Nah, it's true.
Like, if someone is talented enough to be a rapper, let them rap, fam. It don't matter if they're black, white, or Asian, bro. They've got the talent to do it, bro.
As I've seen, there's a couple of tweets, and I've screenshotted some, so I'll probably post them in the edit rather than read them out, yeah. But as someone did say, yeah, it gets to the point where it's like, you do remember that we do live in like London's, like, or the UK, like where Manchester, like London, Birmingham, these are places where a lot of cultures are mixed together.
One of the most
diverse places on earth.
Places.
Like New Yorkers could relate, Toronto people could relate. So, and I'm saying that specifically because the same way that we adopt the American culture, where we say baddies, but we say badders, you know what I'm saying? There's certain things that we adopt and we make it our own, whether it be drill from Chicago, but now it's UK drill, which the New Yorkers took, and now it's New York drill. Do you get what I'm saying? Culture is it's just nowadays, bro. That's what it is, man. Stop trying to gatekeep the thing, bro.
Literally, that's what people are trying to do, man.
Right. I'm
gatekeepers.
I'm going to leave on this one note, though, and I'm just going to say this, and I think if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. Do you ever find with people that are, you know, proper pro-black and I'm for the black people and my people, do you ever find that a lot of these men and women are actually not even in relationships with black people? Have you ever clocked that? Like the mother of their kids or the father of their kids is not even a black person. Have you noticed that? Because I've noticed that a lot.
A few of them still. A few of them.
Yeah.
I've noticed it.
Yeah. So much for culture, innit?
Well, there's just bare hypocrites in this world, man.
Yeah.
Bare hypocrites.
Anywho,
Swiftly moving on.
Did you see, I bet you never saw this, did you see that apparently Adam 22 and his wife Lena the Plug are getting a divorce?
Shock.
You're shocked?
No,
I know you're being sarcastic, but obviously some people can't see you, innit? So.
Bro, shock, literally. Like,
what are you saying about that? Just out of interest. Oh, do you want to get the context and then I'll let you flow?
Why was they married in the first place, bro?
Because they love each other and stuff.
Nah, that one.
And if you're doing Zornos, then...
That ain't love, man.
Huh? Why?
That ain't love, man.
But they can do sex on camera, make the money, and then provide for their kid. What's the problem with that?
Devil's advocate. I heard that still. Wow. I think you're calling the group chat still.
Me?
Oh, might be ghost still.
Yeah, I ain't calling the group chat.
Well, yeah.
What are you talking about?
Nah, man. What they were doing, they weren't proper, man. It's not.
It's not right, Bobby.
It's not right, man. It's
not right, Bobby.
Literally, you're literally just whoring out your wife, bro. And I don't know what the reason as to why they broke up, but I'm guessing it has something to do with that.
I'll pull up the report, yeah, but essentially she has said that Adam 22 is like quite in control of her finances and she doesn't feel like she has enough access to it and I don't know, some sort of freedom or whatever. I don't know, bro. You know, bruv, these are Zornos, so like you can't even... I don't even know, bruv.
That ain't my space, man.
But I guess I bring it up because obviously, if you don't know, these are two content creators. One, I guess technically like corn stars, and obviously Adam has a podcast and like a studio media platform, and literally his wife is just like a corn star.
Would you say Adam's a culture vulture? Sorry to go off.
Now you see, if you was to levy claims, Adam is a person you can really levy claims to, because although he creates a platform, although he's paid some people and blah blah blah, the energy behind the content that he creates is like, it's not positive. Do you get what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that's been on his shows and stuff that they end up dying, and then they're creating gang beefs on the streets, and people are like, what's his name? The youth with dreads, man, and he's like smoking bad. He speaks like this, bad. Brick Baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say from LA.
Yeah, I'm saying people like Brick Baby and that, like they're in pen.
Yeah.
Now I'm not saying it's because of Adam, but
but a lot of what
isms and schisms
talking about is what put them in jail.
Yeah, like even Crip Mac, that's my guy. He's me in an alternate universe,
Yeah, but look how many times he's been in it.
Do you get what I'm trying to say? So, and then what I find, this is just my personal opinion, what I find is that when Adam has spoken on certain people that have either gone pen or like they've been shot or whatever, bad stuff has happened, he speaks proper flippant, like you don't know them. Like almost like how we might speak about these people because we're all the way on the other side of the world. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bad energy still.
Fair enough.
But I guess my question is, did he really think that after letting his missus get cream pied by Jason Love, did he really think that his marriage was going to progress swimmingly? Do you know what I mean? Sorry, I can just see Beggar in the back. I'm just telling you what happened, bro.
That's literally...
It happened twice.
Benga's reaction is literally my reaction.
And by the way, do you know what else happened? He then had a fight with Jason Love.
And got smoked.
He didn't throw one punch, I don't think, in about 30 seconds.
I can't lie. I think that was just staged as well. Though.
No, that wasn't staged. That was real. That was real, bro.
Bro, how you not swinging at least, bro?
Because he's not built like that. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not talking like I'm smoking. I'm just saying you put someone in the ring who's not built like that with someone who I think was actually like a former athlete and that.
Bro, I heard that, but you would have to swing at least once, bro. Like, how are you not swinging, bro?
Well,
That's
maybe
crazy, bro.
Maybe he thought, because he's so good at swinging with his missus, that he thought that he could translate that swinging in the ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crazy.
It's class. I know I'm lyrical out here. They be sleeping on me. It's fine. But yeah, anyway. Any other thoughts? I just thought, you know what I mean. I don't know, bro. This is the world we live in, bro. So we have to kind of like address these things. Because they said money is fine.
It was due. It was due, man.
Yeah,
it was due.
Do you know what I just think? Yeah, I just think everything would be calm if you just didn't get married. That's just the long and short. Like you could do corn, like pay for whatever, do whatever. I don't care. Share your missus if you want. That's your thing, innit? But like, if you're getting
just been boyfriend and girlfriend and been in an open relationship, but it's the fact that you got married and that's when I don't know if that's when they started doing what they started doing, but
no, they was doing it from before.
Okay, cool. But to me, I started seeing them pop up when they got married, didn't it? But hey, man.
Anyway, just for a general recap of what we just discussed, Adam has had his missus file for divorce against him on her birthday as well, might I add. Her 35th birthday. I leave that to people to decide if that's a impact on it, you know what I mean? And she wants sole custody of the ute, and she wants half of
I didn't know they had a ute.
They had a 5-year-old, yeah.
Huh? They have a 5-year-old?
Yeah. Why they've been doing corn and swapping out and whatnot. And I mean, they're not the first couple to have kids and do corn, but yeah.
They're not.
She wants half of their 1.15 million home, and she also wants half of the studio, which is about M as well. So she's after about, she also wants child support and all that stuff too. So yeah.
This is the rare cases where I don't feel sorry.
For Adam.
Yeah.
I hear that.
I don't feel sorry for the guy, man.
Okay.
You knew what you signed up for, man.
Let's do this then. So you're a bit heartless with that then. You just charge it. You're saying you just charge it.
Yeah, charge it for him. For him personally, yeah, charge it, man.
Say 9. All right. So imagine this, yeah? And people, I really want to get your feedback on this, yeah? So I was chatting to a guy, yeah? And he goes, I've been with my missus for a couple of years. I said, oh, cool. How long you known her for? He said, I've known her for 5 years, but she lives abroad. In America, to be exact.
He's known her for 5 years. How long have they been together?
For 2.
2, okay, cool.
Yeah? She lives in America, though. Yeah? I said, how'd you meet her? He said, I met her online. I said, okay, cool. He's like, yeah, I met her playing games online.
But he's actually met her, though.
I'll get there.
Okay, cool.
I said, oh, that's cool. Like, he's not the first person to tell me this, innit? I've heard these stories before. I've not experienced it, but shout out to him, innit? I said, oh, that's cool. Like, so like, tell me how it went and that. He's like, oh yeah, like I was playing online with her for like a year and I didn't even know she was a girl. So I was like, okay, I'm not really sure, because you know, like headsets these days, they're like high definition. You can hear like literally if man's got a cold and that.
Now I'm gonna ask, what game were they playing?
Couldn't tell you. Didn't ask. I don't focus on those details. I want to know, how could you be playing online on video games and not know that someone's a girl or a boy? But we'll get there. So he was like, he goes, well, you know, I just wasn't really like thinking about it. Like I was just focused on having so much fun with the games and stuff that like I just didn't really think about it. I was like, okay, I'll let you cook, whatever, innit? So he's like, but like I've gone to see her in that. Like, I've gone to see her. I'm like, okay. So like, how often have you seen her? Like since you've been together for a couple of years? He said, well, I've seen her like 7 times. I said, rah, that's like to fly.
Specific.
He said, I've flown over there, like the whole thing, the trip's like 12 hours to get there, to get to her.
12 hours?
Half a day. So,
12 hours?
Yeah, 12 hours. 6 till 6, bro.
In America, this...
I don't know, but I'm just saying what he said, yeah.
My flights in America have been 6 hours for him, 12 hours. Unless he's doing like connection flights or something.
Brother, you're asking the wrong man. I don't know, innit?
Continue.
Yeah, so he said, it takes me about 12 hours to get to her. He said, every hour on the plane, like, it's dark, like, it's long, it's strenuous. But once I get there and I see her, every hour just makes up for it again. And I was like, I don't know, buddy, man. That's just not really... It's not really meshing for me, and personally, I'm not really a big fan of long distance relationships. But I've known some of the Mandem have done it, innit?
Right, there's long distance relationships, but that's long distance.
Of course. Now, obviously, shout out one of my guys, because he's actually married to his missus. She came over from America, and it was a similar vibe. But as I said, he's actually married with her. She actually came over here. They lived. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? Not no play thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So fast forward, yeah, I'm digesting all of what he's saying. So I've gone to him, okay, how old is she anyway? He goes, she's my age. He's 27. She goes, she's like my age. Well, maybe like a year up, or like my age, or like a year below.
You don't know how old she is, and she's your girl for 2 years. If you don't know for 5 years.
You see how the man, we just do maths, bruv. We just do basic maths. We're saying, hold on a minute. How do you not know your own gal's age when you've been with her for like 24 months and that, and that's your gal, like, and you know your age. So how do you not know your, like, you would know if she's your age or up or down? What are you talking about?
I know my work colleagues' ages that I've known for a couple months or weeks.
Brother.
So yeah,
we're not finished.
The math ain't mathing still at the moment. But continue.
Well, that was where...
Flow.
Let me flow. That's where the sticking point came, because I said to him, what do you mean, like, up or... Like, what are you saying? He's like, I know the date, like, her date, but I don't know, like, how old she is. Like, she might be a bit older or a bit younger. So I was like, all right, I'm not being funny, bro. But, like, you got to, like, jump in my shoes for a sec. If I explain to you that I've been with a girl for 2 years... are you going to expect me to know her birthday or not? Because, like, what are we actually doing here, bruv? It's over, buddy. Shout out Clue.
Like I said, the math ain't mathing, bro. Like, I need to hear more. Because the way my mind is running wild right now, fam. Because
I hope like the people that are listening and watching have not skipped over when I said that he didn't know if she was a girl or a guy or whatever over the phone and that. Now, obviously, he claims that he's visited this person 7 times.
Have you seen the picture?
No, I've obviously not seen no pictures. He claims that and I'll just, for more context, he's not like a super handsome guy. I'll say that, innit? Objectively, like. I'm just saying, objectively, he's not like a super handsome guy. He's a bit sloppy. He's a bit like what you might expect, like an incel to look like. You know, do you remember that South Park meme where you got like the guy who's just on the computer like that and he's got his Coke here and like his donuts there? That's basically what he is, isn't it? Okay. Or similar anyway. It's a bit harsh. But yeah.
And now, you need to see a picture, man, because I want, if this thing is a 10 out of 10, it confirms everything, fam.
I am under the impression she doesn't exist. And the reason why I say that is because the conclusion of the conversation was this. So
do you think he's getting catfished or do you think he's making it up?
Well, he said that he's gone there 7 times. So I'm just going to let him... I'm a guy... I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Do you ever recall him going to America?
I mean, admittedly, I've only known the dude for like a few months, innit?
Okay, cool.
But that's 2 years, factoring in the 3 months as well. And I don't need to just be like, yeah, I just come back from America. Like, I don't know that. Like, you've been on shift with man and I've not heard you discuss, like, oh, yeah, I was just over in... You know what I'm saying? The conclusion was this, though. He goes to me, like, you speak in a very, like clickbaity way. Like you're always trying to, like, push the conversation, like. And I was like, my guy, there is no cameras here. We're having a convo, bro. Like, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Like,
my guy.
Yeah, like, I was just like, bro, what are you on about? He's like, oh, like, because, like, you keep probing and, like, keep asking questions and, like, sometimes you need to know when to just let it go.
But you're leaving the conversation open, though. Huh?
You see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying?
Defending for his life,
bro.
Parking the bus, fam.
Man tried to draw for the prime Virgil van Dijk, Rio Ferdinand, excellent defending pack, yeah? I said, bro, we're just having a conversation. I'm actually asking you these questions because I'm genuinely intrigued because I've not seen this really work outside of the other brethren that I said I know his one was real. But yeah, anyway, the conclusion was he was just a bit like, oh, well, you know, you just might want to consider it like going forward and stuff. And I was just like, my guy.
Consider what though? Stop asking questions?
Yeah.
No, bro.
Bro. Listen. I am that guy. So I just have a podcast just because, like, no, bruv. I'm intrigued by stuff. I need to know why, bruv. And if this is your story, this is your flow, this is your formation, just break it down to me. Because the key, you know why this was such a big thing, yeah? And why I was just like not letting it slide? You know sometimes man just lie, you just let them live. The reason why I never let it slide is because I go to him, brother, I've been with my missus for 10 years. I know that it's her 30th this year. Are you, like, can you see how I'm thinking, what about you and your missus? How can you not know like how old she is? Because how are you gonna know when's the year to be doing up 30th celebrations and whatnot? You get what I'm saying? That's an example of why I'm saying it. But he was looking at me like I'm mad. Like, why are you asking bare questions? Like
my brother Benga said, that's a man that's lying.
Liar.
That's a man that's lying.
Saying he's a liar.
Yeah, liar.
But
literally,
with all that being said, so it's funny. With all that being said, what is your overall opinion on long distance relationships? Do they work? Can they work? Is it just about money? Is it about time? I mean, sex on the phone?
I mean, clearly they can work because, like you said, you have a friend, you have a brethren that
I only know the one though.
Yeah, but that's, like I said, that's one that's worked. But me personally, I think it's down to the person, man. I think it's just down to the person. Like, me personally,
person or people?
Yeah, people, because it takes two to tango. But
unless you're in a throuple.
Something like that.
Or polyamorous.
But yeah, me personally, long distance out of the country, no way. Even different cities is a myth for me, fam. Like, if I really, really like the person, then yeah, I'll try to make it work. But that don't mean that it's gonna work.
Listen, I'm a Londoner. I don't think I could date someone from Manchester or Leeds. But as in, like, they live there and I live here.
Somewhere close to London, like a Hertfordshire.
Yeah, but you just might as well say London, bro. You know what I mean?
Cool. Alright, cool.
Even like, at a push, like a Brighton. That's even a 145 minutes.
I ain't never done long distance, but when I did have a girl, she was going uni and Cov. I was making them trips, bro.
So wait, are you saying that you date someone in Niger?
Hell no, because I said earlier, long distance out of the country is a no. Maybe. Because I can't, bro, that's dead, bro. That's just dead, bro. You're in a whole different country. You might even be in a whole different time zone, bro.
But what's dead about it?
Bro, like,
I feel like for the right person, you might make it work, bro.
like at least at least
I think is a long distance lawyer.
Like at least
LDL. I love it.
At least if it's in the same country, I can just grab a train and go up there.
Yeah, no, I'm fully with you
on a spontaneous thing.
I'm fully with you on that.
Out of the country, I'm having to catch a flight, bro.
Yeah.
And what if the flight gets delayed, bro?
You got to catch a flight, get a cab or rent a car, drive probably another hour.
At least if a train
or
gets
two.
delayed, at most, man can get a whiz up there or cab it down there or drive it down, like anything, bro. Like, I'm still in the same land.
So would you advise against it then?
Would I advise? No, bro.
No.
That's why I said it's down to the person. It's up to you. If you feel like you can do it, go ahead and do it, bro.
Okay, but like, let's say like your son comes to you and he says, "Pops, like, this is what I go on, like, but like my girl's gonna go live in like Cali for the next 3-4 years doing like acting or some shit." I don't know.
How is my son at the time? Oh, obviously
18,
he's gonna be of age.
18, 19.
Well, he has to make that choice by
No,
himself.
I'm asking, what would you advise?
I would advise him not to go with it.
Okay,
still.
you'd advise against
I'd advise him not to go with it. But at the end of the day, it's your life. Make your own choice, bro.
So travel distance wise, what would... Oh, sorry. I will add context, actually. This guy did say, and I do agree with him to an extent, that long distance relationships are more of a British problem. He said it's more of us as Brits and how we perceive travelling and stuff.
Yeah.
And I said, you know what? Yeah. I can understand it, but I don't think it's just us. Because I think if you were from Atlanta and also from like New York, like two people...
I feel like majority of people in different countries wouldn't be up for it. But you see people from other countries more do it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So, I hear him on that point.
Well, the thing...
He's still a liar. Huh?
Liar. No, the thing is, I did give him kudos because I said, to be fair, Americans don't mind driving a 6 hours and 8 hours and three, four different states.
They already
and all
have
that.
to take flights to go to different states.
Do you get it? So, but then I also think that's like a money thing as well. They know that if they can slap like $300 or pounds or whatever in their tank, go where they're going. Whereas we're like, bruv, by that point, we might as well just get flights. So, yeah. But I just thought it was interesting anyway. So you never do it, just to...
Nah, brother.
Okay, cool. Right, well, now we got all of that stuff out of the way. World Cup!
Would you do it?
Huh?
Would you do it?
World Cup! Massive long distance. Brother, listen.
So what? If George gets a job in America, or like she has to do a musical.
We've discussed this before, yeah. And I would just say,
would you go with her? Or?
I don't think at this moment in time I would go with her, but also put it like this: if there's a big enough bag that is almost like, well, you're gonna make it work, then that's a different conversation. Because let's be real, if Georgia's got an opportunity to be making $500,000 and all of these things, then that's for...
You'll be a pagan to stop her still.
Yeah, that's... no, there's no scenario where I stop George doing what she needs to do. Do you know what I'm saying? If she gets offered that opportunity, I would let her do what she needs to do. But I'm not necessarily going to go. And then because of that, we're then going to have to work out what the parameters of this relationship is going to have to be.
So in essence...
That's my real perspective.
So in essence, he will do the long distance.
Well, I guess...
For the right person.
I guess I'm a rare case because, like,
here we go.
I'm a decade in.
There we go.
You know what I mean? So the credit is...
cool.
There's just a lot of things that I would do for her and that she would do for me that we just wouldn't do for other people.
Fair enough.
You know... Yeah, I'm saying. So, World Cup! That's all I know from that tune.
World Cup.
So, by the time that this drops, because what we on? Today's, Thursday? So, World Cup is Wednesday? Thursday? Wednesday?
When's the 11th? I think it's Wednesday still.
11th? 11th of Thursday, because I'm back on the 10th.
Where's my phone from?
It's a Thursday. Yeah, week. Yeah. So, as it's a week to the World Cup today... I think we should just do a little few call outs, you know what I'm saying? Get interactive with the people, get interactive in regards to our thoughts on it and that. I'm going to start off by doing this. Let's rate England's chances. England's chances in the World Cup, go.
I'm good. Fuck English chances.
Raw.
I'm gonna say,
just
I'm
vetoed
gonna
it.
put it out there.
Madness.
Lamine Yamal, young player of the tournament. Elise player of the tournament.
Now, it's amazing because you kind of jumped ahead of what I was going to ask you. So you're saying Lamine Yamal, young player of the tournament, Elise, player of the tournament.
I think it's gonna be France versus Spain in the final.
Okay. Lamal's definitely going to be young player of the tournament. Hopefully he can just stay fit, stay injury free. Player of the tournament though, I'm going to go for something very...
Wild.
No, not wild, but
card.
very different to what you probably would expect me to say. I'm going to say Kobe Manu.
Nah.
Yeah, I am going to say that.
Nah.
Player of the tournament.
Player of the tournament.
Yes,
Not even
yes.
young player of the tournament.
No, player of the tournament.
Fuck.
And you know what I'm going to
That
say
means
that?
you think England are gonna do well.
That means I think England's going to win.
I think England
the World
are
Cup.
not gonna do
I think
well
England's
at
going to
all.
win the World Cup. I'm going to say it, yeah.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
All right, so we can go through this though,
Bro.
because the first point was what I was going to ask you is rate England's chances. You said
Bro, I think they get out because obviously I was looking at their route to the world to the finals, and bro, it could get long for them still. So I'm looking at quarterfinals. They get knocked out still.
all right, that's fair.
Quarterfinals, they get knocked out, and that's even providing that they finish top. They should finish top of their group anyways. Ghana will get smoked.
I'm going to do storyline. flow.
Panama will get smoked. Croatia is the only game I can see
Croatia's
them
rubbed,
drop.
bro.
Croatia,
They're all at
rubbed,
50.
they're rubbed right now, but they're the only team I can see them dropping points.
Yeah, but they're rubbed. They're
Yeah.
like 50. They're not doing nothing.
Really and truly, they should get 9 points out of 9.
Yeah, I believe
Football's a weird game.
as to why I'm saying like not so confident, but why I'm back in England is I'm going with the storyline flow. I think that is 60 years since it was last one. I think this is just me.
Niggas
I
love a
think
story, bro.
No, hear me out. I think that tournament. Remember the guy that runs the Premier League and how he said, we like the winner of the Premier League to change hands every year, blah blah. I think that the World Cup people are thinking exactly the same thing. I think that they want it to be someone that's not necessarily not necessarily a Spain and not necessarily a Brazil. Like I think they want it to be someone else. So I think slightly they might get a touch. Luck with the refereeing and stuff.
If
This
you're,
is
going,
my
if
thoughts.
you're going on that floor, I believe
And I think Kobe will be central to that. That's why.
because obviously I think France are going to win the World Cup. If France don't win the World Cup, Portugal win the World Cup.
Now, this is what I was going to go on to say.
Shout out the hometown, little Portugal.
Yeah, shout out South Lambert for real. I'll say this, yeah, in regards to that, yeah. Let's be real. The real big boys in this year's tournament is obviously France, Spain, Portugal. I think England creeps in there. I do think they creep
England
in
are
there.
just big boys because of their name. But
talent-wise, they got...
No, obviously, talent-wise, yeah, but...
Because I know they left the Mandem at home.
How long has Tuchel been in the England job for? Like 2 years?
Tuchel, yeah.
I promise you, I can't see a major difference in the way England have played with Southgate and with Tuchel. And that's why I don't think they're going to do that great in the World Cup.
I would argue, though, that the way that the seasons have gone on the last couple of years and the amount of games that players have been playing, and this is the vibe that I've got from a lot of the England players is like, we're going to turn our attention to the World Cup when we get there. But for now, I need to pattern up my league and my form.
I heard that.
That's the vibe that I got.
I heard that. But also at the same point, at the same time, we have also seen whenever England call.
Yeah, I know what you're gonna. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
it's true.
you know
when it's squeaky bum time.
When it's the qualifiers, they're beating all of these dead teams,
brass teams,
and then when they now come up against a nation that's a bit strong, not even the big boys. Like look at Switzerland. They took them to fucking penalties, bro.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So
it was Colombia.
We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Was it Colombia that we lost to that time? It wasn't it.
No, Iceland.
Was that after?
What year are you talking?
Do you remember what year did we play Colombia and we thought we was going to win?
Oh, no. Colombia, we beat them on penalties.
We beat them on penalties?
Yeah.
So who do we play next?
I don't know why I'm saying we, but yeah, they beat them on penalties.
Hold on, England, Colombia, and then it will just because I'm trying to
I remember Eric Dyer scored the winning pen, I think.
England, Colombia. The reason why I mention it is because I remember that time. That's when man thought, nah, this is our joints. Yeah,
That's when I thought England were going to win the World Cup.
Yeah.
When Trippier scored, even in the Croatia game, when Trippier scored that free kick, I thought, yeah, it might be coming home.
England, Colombia.
But England just do what England normally do.
Oh wait, where's it? Men's World Cup. Yeah, it was 2018. Is that how long it's been?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Fuck, I'm
I
getting
can remember
old, man.
2018 like it was yesterday,
Bro, that's why I'm like proper bare, like, oh yeah, because we was in the pub and I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, that was like almost 12 years ago, bro. What the fuck? The hell?
Have you even seen the times that these games are going to be on?
Broski.
Yeah. It's like-
I was saying it, bro. The times that I'm waking up for work, I'll just be able to catch the second half, bro.
Hey, bruv, I'm gonna be on night shift cheesing, bruv. I'm saying,
Yeah,
slap that on him.
if you're on night shift, you're patterned. But
Slap that
for
on.
people that work 9 to 5,
It's a
yeah,
mess.
you're pissed,
It's a
bro.
mess.
You're
There's
pissed.
certain games where we might all be playing like 1 a.m. and that. You're just gonna have to firm it and go work. But let's be real.
But
You know, if the train starts gathering that steam and you get to that last 8, you're gonna stay up and watch it, bruv. Don't try it.
100. Do you know what?
Yeah,
Do you know what?
that's
Do you know
what
what
I'm
it is? People that watch basketball and football,
Mm.
they already stay up late to watch the basketball, so they will be used to it.
And
So-
I guess shout out to people abroad
but
because
it's just those 5 a.m. It's just those 5 a.m. games
Yeah, they're
because
dark, so
with basketball, at least the latest games they will finish at 5 a.m.
right.
Not start at 5 a.m. bro.
I'm gonna ask you this though, yeah. Pull up the on your phone because it'll be easier for you. Pull up the groups, yeah. And
Also,
yeah, go on.
what do you think about the ticket prices that everyone's been?
Oh, it's mental. But this, all right, to cut a long story short, because I don't want to babble on about it, it is just a reflection of modern society in that the people who actually made football and other sports famous and like why it's so popular today are all priced out of it. I always used to make the point that, obviously, yeah, I'm a Londoner, but I'm a Man United fan, whatever. But I always used to make the point that, like, going to football isn't cheap, bruv. Like, that's not just like, oh, yeah, you just spend a little £20, like, to go cinema. Like, no.
No, it's not.
Like, it's very expensive. Like, it costs a lot, especially if you have a family, it's even more.
But then that's why they're paid so much, bro.
Right, that's why they're paid so much. But the ticket prices, they're basically, I expect, yeah, when you go to the crowds, I expect it to just be bare celebs. Honestly, I just expect it to be bare celebs, and then obviously the next tier will be people that they've got a spare 10k or 20k to just splash on tickets and travel and that.
Oh, at the World Cup, innit?
Yeah. But it's just a sign of football, bro. People are priced out. I mean, like a football top is like a bills, like a real proper, like from the website, and that's like a bill, £100. So just that alone, kind of again shows you.
I remember back in the days, they were like under 50.
Yeah, like 45. 48 quid. I'm sure I remember buying a Man United top for like £47. Like it might have been like the season before, but still, like, you know what I mean?
Still valid.
So yeah, but anyway,
But yeah, I got the groups up.
yeah, I was gonna say let's pull up the groups. Obviously, I'll put it up in the edit. Shout out to George. And then I want to know who you view as a group of death.
Alright, cool. There's more teams in the World Cup this year as well.
Yeah, they've
So it makes the group of death thing a bit harder.
yeah, but I guess
Because I've just looked at all the groups now and I'm not really seeing a group of death like that.
I personally would say
One sec.
I would say Group F is the group of death because they're all about similar
Same level.
levels,
Yeah.
and you really don't know.
I think,
Sweden will probably get drop out, I reckon.
do you know who I think are going to be the ones to watch in this tournament?
Who?
Japan.
Right, so that's your dark horse because I was actually going to then ask you who's your dark horse for this year.
They're my dark horse still. Japan have got some ballers in their team.
Benga, would you like to tell the people your dark horse for this year's World Cup?
Japan's got ballers, man. Like, and they're just...
It's not clear who's going to make it out of that group to me.
No, it's clear, man.
I think it's clear.
It's clear, bro.
That group is light work, man. Trust me.
Clear, bro.
I think the only
Them egg boys ain't on nothing, bro.
You think Ghana's not on
They ain't on nothing, bro.
These Nigerians, I don't know why they're
They
on
are
to
nothing.
Ghanaians for no reason, bro.
Panama, they ain't on nothing either.
Yeah.
And Croatia are tied, but they're the only team that I can see doing a thing.
World Cup. Alright, boys. What we got?
This is Benga's dark horse team.
Whoa.
Senegal are also up there as well.
That was going to be my dark horse still. That's my dark horse. Senegal's my dark horse.
Group G, so pattern, Belgium and Egypt cutting through is easy.
That's what I'm saying. There's no rule.
Group I, France, Senegal, Norway.
Bro. France are through.
Senegal's through.
It's between Senegal and Norway, bro.
Nah,
if
sorry.
Haaland's on it, then it might be a bit peak.
It's definitely just Group F then, isn't it?
That was my fault. That was like the most like, ooh, I really have no idea what the hell's going to happen.
They can cut through, you know.
What was I
Also,
going to say?
Group D is also a young group depth as well.
Let me see.
They're all round about roughly on the same level as well.
Yeah, that could be a rando group still. Literally, I reckon Turkey will top it because they got quite a lot of talent.
Yeah.
But I don't know about
But
Australia.
all the
America
games
and
I
that.
think will be tight. Australia are not.
That's like 1-1s and 1-0s and that, definitely. What was I going
Switzerland
to
are
say?
top in their group.
Oh, that's what I was going to say to you.
Who's your dark horse?
Senegal.
Senegal.
I think Senegal's got to be my
Heard
dark
that, heard
horse. I think
They
that...
got a good squad still.
Yeah, they got a good squad. Plus, because they're African, they don't give a shit about sun, bruv. It's like the heat and all the humidity. That's a walk to the
you
park.
See the way they play. They play as a proper unit as well.
Yeah.
They're that.
But they're one and done
they're
though.
proper still.
Like they're as in like remember England did beat them. They're like if everything aligns for them, I think they can actually do it. But if it don't, then I think they'll be out of here and it'll just be. What I was gonna say though, quickly, is just to quickly explain that. As you said, the World Cup has now gone from 32 teams to 48 teams. So what will happen this year is it will be split into 12 groups.
Under 32, I think.
Yeah. So what I was going to say is almost everyone who finishes first, second and third will move on. But I think it's like the top 8 best third finishers, if that makes sense. They go through. And then the bottom 4 worst finishers, you're just out of here, innit?
Just out.
But yeah, man, I'm quite looking forward to it, man. And I mean, I just can't. Like,
I think in terms of views, it's probably going to be the lowest viewed World Cup in
probably.
the recent years, just because, like I said, just because of the timing schedules of the games and things like that. But I think it'll still be a good World Cup though.
Listen, World Cups are always going to be wavy because it's just a world event with so much culture.
And you just
culture.
get,
You see how we just bring it full circle? Yeah, go on.
and you just get to look at new talent that you just.
I
didn't
thought you was
even
going
know.
to say something about the fans and the girls and the crowds. because the way you said that was just.
No.
what
You
I
just
thought
get to get.
But I guess you are looking at new talent. Yeah, go on.
Yeah, that as well, because Cape Verde, I can't wait for them to play with them. But yeah, the talent that's gonna be on the pitch, like there's gonna be ballers that you ain't seen play before that you're getting to see them for the first time play, and you're gonna think, wow, like I might have to start watching your team's games just to watch you play, fam. Because fam, you balled out.
Yeah,
And then also as well, the players that ball out that will get the big moves as well in the transfer window.
hopefully we cop some guys before.
Yeah.
Because I can't be dealing with that.
Edison. Shout out Edison.
Shout out Edison, but he's not going to World Cup. But
He's not going. But,
he's not going.
I don't mind
Which
that,
is good
so.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I mean, we can do the United talk another day, but slightly the fact that quite a lot of our players are staying at home.
It's good for the preseason
I'm
still.
happy with that still.
we're
What
gonna
I was
need
going to
that
say
still.
was to do with the World Cup. I remember I thought the Qatar World Cup was going to be dead, but it wasn't.
The Qatar World Cup was probably one of the best ones.
I remember I thought
That and South Africa.
I was going to say, I also thought that the Russian World Cup was going to be dead.
Brazil World Cup
was
was
awesome.
lit as well. I think Russia World Cup was probably the deadest out of all of them.
Out of them, but
Yeah.
still good.
Yeah.
It was still good, bruv. It was still
So
good, bruv.
since
I've been watching football-
since 2002 World Cup, which World Cup would you say is
No, that was
dead?
definitely the worst. Out of all of them.
Because you can't remember.
Yeah,
Like that.
yeah.
fair
No,
enough.
but it was like, as in like,
I wouldn't say that it was the worst one because you had all our ballers that we grew up watching, the Beckhams, the Ronaldo,
No,
Ronaldinhos,
not that. I'm saying the Russian one was the worst.
Oh, you're saying the Russian?
I'm
Oh,
saying
okay,
the Russian
cool.
one.
I thought you were saying the 2002 one.
No, not that one. Not that one.
Okay, cool.
But also, there's an element, and this is just me being real. A lot of men will admit this. There's an element where I've genuinely only started really watching football properly, as in like a proper football can. He plays in the pivot and blah blah. I've only started watching football like that 10 years ago. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like in the early 2000s. That's when I was all I didn't know.
People that say, or if
But you get what I'm trying to say.
If you're in our generation and you said that you proper understood football in the early 2000s, you're chatting.
Do you get what I'm saying? Man, I'm moving like they was watching Serie A and you wasn't watching that at 2.
Like, no, you might have been watching it,
At
but
2 years old.
but you weren't understanding what's going on, bro.
Man was born in
You're
2000.
just looking at a green screen, bro.
Man was born in 2000 and said that they understand Serie A.
Ah, fuck off, bro.
Behave, bro.
Come on, bro.
At that time as well. I'm not talking about now.
Is that when I say? Let me not even say that because that's a cheat code still.
Alright,
You
cool.
don't need to know about that one.
Yeah, I feel like I know what he was talking about.
What was I saying?
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like it's to do with girls.
No. I was gonna relate. It was gonna be related to football. Now, let me just say, man. Is that when I say, oh yeah, I lived to see the treble? Obviously, I was alive, but I didn't know what was going on.
It was in your lifetime.
It was in my lifetime. I didn't know what was going on.
Did I understand the gravity of their goals at that time?
But that one always rattles the Arsenal fans.
Yeah, because we was alive.
And they never won it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, all jokes aside though, let us know your thoughts. Who are your dark horses for the World Cup? Who's your potential young player for the World Cup? Who's your potential player of the tournament for the World Cup? And what's your group of deaths for the World Cup? Please comment below.
I think we should do a little prize for whoever guesses the correct winner of the World Cup.
What should they get?
Yeah.
What will you give them?
What would I give them?
Specifications.
£100 voucher, fam.
Would you actually?
£100 voucher, yeah. Why not?
You know what? I rate that.
Why not?
Jimmy.
£100 voucher, bro.
I rate that still.
Amazing.
But yeah, man. Would you believe episode 99? We got to do something major for the 100th episode, you know.
I already said it, bro. 100th episode. Me, you, Ghost have a race, bro.
Bruv, why is
bro? Because in the group chat, the man don't keep talking about you can't keep up with me, you can't this and that, bro. Let's do a race for everyone to see, bro.
In my head, yeah, I just had a flash forward.
I'll back myself. I'll smoke everyone in the race, bro.
This is all great and that. And listen, we all train moderate, different levels, whatever, yeah. I just had a flash forward of like one of us pulling a mad muscle. Like, I know you've seen that uncle.
Do you know why it's so funny?
Where they're legging it and their leg just pop and it just...
You man ever done like a sports day race at like a nephew or... I know you man have kids, so...
I don't have any.
I don't have
any at all on this planet. What the hell? I might be certain man's dad's though.
Bro tried to throw a grenade on us, you know.
Yeah, certain man of my sons, but I don't have no youths though.
Nah, word.
I'm dead ass. Bro, man are trying to create events. Man are trying to create events.
Smoked, man.
Man are trying to create events that they know that they would be good at. Like, you don't see me saying, let's walk on our hands. Let's see who can walk on our hands the longest. Like, that's my life story. This is what I do. I do this. 111 kg. Walk on my hands.
Bro, from young, he's still.
So, you know
them weird Asbo kids, bro, that were just randomly in the corner doing stuff, bro.
There's certain men that can't do certain things.
Yeah.
You're too tall to be doing that.
I hear that, but I was doing it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, bro.
Picture it, bro.
I can do it still.
I was watching.
Benga's like, I beg you do it outside.
Do you watch basketball?
Not really.
But you know about Giannis, though.
Yeah, I know about Giannis.
The Champions League final, I think they got to play on the pitch with PlayStation, innit? I saw him doing up skills and that.
I've seen that still.
I was thinking, bro, he's 6'7"
on the wing,
and he's doing ball rolls.
On the wing?
Yes, bro.
I saw it, bro.
And yeah, bro. And I'm thinking, bro, you are too tall to be moving that swift with the ball, bro.
Too gangly.
But then on top of that, he's from Greece, so...
Yeah, man has to watch football. Olympiacos every day.
But still, though, you're too tall for that shit, bro.
Man.
And he was actually beating his man, bro.
Whoa.
Pause.
Well, hey, let's end the pod. Let's end the pod right now.
I can't lie, man. There's no pause in football, bro. There's no pause in football, man. Nah, you're just moving wild now, bro. You're moving. Nah, bro. You can't say
Now,
that,
jokes
bro.
aside, this is why though
Bro,
there is no pause in football.
Revy.
There is no pause in football, so it's just like man on, innit? That's what it is.
Literally.
No, your man's there, innit? But yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, episode 99. Listen, 100th episode. I think there's
keep
we got
pushing, man.
I've got ideas, but I
I'm
wanted to.
telling you, man.
I
I want the
fancied,
race, man.
Do you want me to? I fancied like a 2-hour long special where we had like a good 8 people on there. You know what I'm saying? Some younger people. You know what I'm saying? But we got time in it. I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't mind that still. I don't mind that. I might have a couple of people I can shout for.
No,
that
for real,
still.
for real. I just feel because
Bring in a couple of girls as well.
yeah,
man.
I was gonna say it's not like we don't know people. It's just
Nah,
like,
word.
especially for an 100th
Man's
episode.
been having people that are asking to come
Yeah,
on the
man,
pod,
we
but
should
it's all
really-
about timing, man.
Yeah, man. I think we can make some stuff happen. But anyway, another episode in the bag. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tag your friends. Support the page. Don't forget to answer the questions. As Eman said, if you get it right and your predictions are correct,
Might get
you got 100
£100
quid in your pocket.
Yeah.
And as I said before, if you're one of the first few people to comment on the YouTube page as well, hit me up on the Instagram. I will actually give you some money. I'll give you a tenner. That's fair. 3 people, tenner each. First person. I can't know you like straight directly though, because that's a bit like, next thing you know, my girl's just messaging me like, did you post it yet? I'm gonna comment. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to win a tenner off me. But yeah, man, we'll be back on the rebound. Bow.
I never got put on